Hi, I'm Arianna Ahmed.
And I'm Hannah Newmark, reporting for the Lobby Observer. Midterms are fast approaching. This year, midterms are taking place between January 16th and 22nd.
On testing days, it is structured so you have a 2-hour block to take each exam, and you will take 2 midterms each day.
When you arrive at school, you will go to your first block. The midterm you are taking each block is based on what class you have during each period. After taking the first test, you have a 30-minute break, and then you continue on to the next testing block. Once you finish the test you have to take for the day, you are free to head home.
For many students, especially freshmen who are taking the midterms for the first time, it can be difficult to know how to prepare. Balancing sports and studying can be hard to manage for many.
Let's head down to field reporter ND, who will be interviewing Westboro High School student Alex Lombre on how they prepare for the exams.
I'm here with
Alex.
All right. And for midterms, what are your studying tips you're going to do?
I'm probably gonna sit down at my kitchen table and just do all like the review packets that my teachers give me. If they don't give me a review packet, I'll probably just look through my notes and maybe try and do some work that I've already done.
And for upcoming freshmen and freshmen this year, what advice do you have for them as you're about to take midterms?
Like get good sleep, because I took a midterm tire once and I didn't do too good. So get good sleep, and then also just do all the review packets. I mean, like put in the extra hour or two or whatever. It'll help you. It can't hurt you.
Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, ND. Having a student's perspective is helpful, especially as a student myself. It is nice to see how other students study in preparations for these exams.
Now, let's send it down to our other field reporter, Erin Mullen, who will be interviewing Westboro High School guidance counselor Miss Hugh on more helpful tips on how to prepare for the midterms.
Good morning, Miss Hugh. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I have some questions. So, what would you give a first-time test taker? Like, what tips would you give?
Sure. So when it comes to first-time test taking, the best thing to do is to try to practice yourself. I always say that practice makes permanent, not perfect. So if you practice wrong, you're going to permanently kind of affect things. So the best way is to take the same tests that you've done throughout this whole year, take them over again. Even if you have the answer key and you know what they're going to be, just take them yourself. And the more you practice, the more permanent the information becomes.
That's awesome. Yeah. And what advice would you give to someone who you feel would be like stressed during this time? What can you do to prevent stress?
Yeah. The best thing is sleep. People really don't know that information actually solidifies in your brain when you sleep. So what ends up happening is a lot of the time, if you don't have enough sleep, that information kind of just goes away. So if you're stressed about your test, trying to get at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep will help solidify the information that you've had in your brain and help you further your test scores.
Awesome. And overall, what's your favorite tip or a piece of advice for taking midterms?
Do jumping jacks before you take a test. I know that sounds really silly, but the actual act of doing something physical before you do something that's more mental will help your brain kind of remember all the different things and also give you an endorphin rush, will make you feel more confident.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Erin. It has been super beneficial to learn all of these different strategies that we can use to get ready for the upcoming midterms. This has been Arianna Ahmed
And Hannah Newmark, reporting for the Lobby Observer in Studio 33 at Westboro TV.